Hey guys, it's Jen with my Organized Tribe. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my laundry routine. I've been asked before on how I do laundry, when I do it, etc. So today is my laundry day. So I thought I'd bring you along and tell you how I do my family's laundry. Now for me, I find that doing most of the clothes laundry all in one day just works so much better for me. I dedicate one day of the week, and my day is Mondays. It's been Mondays for a really long time now. That's what just works for me. My laundry day is Monday. That's basically just clothes. That's not sheets or towels or anything extra like that. Monday is just dedicated to washing all of the clothes in the house, getting them folded and put away. I find that I've done it both ways, doing laundry all in one day or doing like washing a load of clothes each day. And I'm not very good at just doing a load each day of clothes because I'm busy other days and it might not go into the dryer soon enough, or I might not fold it and put away. It might sit in the dryer and then the clothes get wrinkled. They might not get folded right away depending on what we're doing. So it's never worked for me just to do a load of clothes each day. I'd rather dedicate a day to my clothes laundry and it's done. It's all done. All the laundry hampers are empty. It's done. And it honestly does not even bother me for the laundry hampers to, fill up throughout the week. That's just what it is. There's always dirty laundry. It's always going to be there. So for me, it doesn't bother me to have it build up throughout the week and then do it all in one day. It's just easier and I just handle it a lot better. So what I do is Monday's my laundry day. I get up. I start with mine and my husband's clothes, and I do ours separate, and then I do all the kids together. So I start with ours because it's downstairs with us. Most of the time the kids aren't, or all of the kids aren't awake yet. So I'll start with ours. I already have it all sorted out. We have one of the little laundry organizers with 3 different bags in it in our closet, and we sorted out lights, darks, and whites. And that's basically how I wash them. I kind of check them a little bit as I put them in, but honestly, I just take each bag, take it into the laundry room, start it, and go on about my business. I have in the past done where I do a delay start to go ahead and get it prepped the night before, have it start so it'll be ready to put in the dryer when I wake up. I really don't do that much anymore. I will do it sometimes if I need to, but I don't really have time to fold the clothes before I take my boys to school. So I find that just the way that I do it works the best for us right now. I'll start with our clothes and then I will work on the kids' clothes next. It ends up being typically 5 loads of laundry. That is, mine and my husband have a light load and a dark load. The kids have a light and a dark, and then I do a whites load from everyone together, which usually isn't that much. So I've recorded me doing my whole process throughout the day today. I will add in details, telling you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And as you can see here, I just have my robe on. It's the first thing in the morning. It's still dark outside. I go ahead and start mine and my husband's dark load of clothes. Just first thing in the morning, get it going. And then after I have gotten dressed and everything, and I'm starting to get the boys up and breakfast to get ready to head out to school, then I switch them over and then start our second load of clothes, which is our lights. For our clothes, I will, you can see that I'm going to grab some things that I put into like the little wash bags, any delicate things, swimsuits, bras, stuff like that. and I just wash everything, all the clothes on cold, and I just use a Gain powder detergent, just the original scent. I've just used that for a long time now. And at this point, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I have taken my oldest son to school, and then I have my 2-year-old here with me at home, and as you can see, he likes to help. I always have a helper in the laundry room, which is great. He likes to help, even though sometimes you probably could get things done quicker, but they're learning. Right here, I'm starting to work on the kids' clothes. At first, I was taking some tags off of some new clothes that need to be washed, and then I sort them out in lights and darks. Nothing really specific. I mean, I just kind of separate them out, and they have their blankets and everything too. In just a second, you'll see me grab a little basket, and then I kind of start sorting from there. These are just socks that I keep that little basket in our mudroom area, and that's where the kids throw their socks when they take off their shoes and socks, or if socks end up downstairs, then they go in that basket instead of having to carry them all the way upstairs, because socks end up all over the house, no joke. As I'm putting the kids' clothes in the washing machine, I will just kind of go through them and see if there are any lighter ones or things that I know that might have some stains on them. They need a little special treatment. And I just use the Shout stain remover and spray it on those items, and then just start it as normal. And as you can tell, I like to have a little one to press the button. Once I get the first load out of the dryer and then switch them over and get another load washing, then I start folding. And now I'm folding mine and my husband's dark clothes, and I'll just make different stacks for different types of things. My shorts, his shorts, our shirts, things like that. And this is a time that I watch YouTube videos just because it's kind of distracted me, helping me, just kind of get stuff done. Our second load is coming out of the dryer, so I start folding that and putting those in the piles too. For the clothes that hang for us, I just kind of lay them in a stack, and then I carry those to our closet and hang those up. I do have some things that hang to dry, and I don't actually have my hanging rack hung in our new laundry room yet. But I will take them and hang them on hangers in our closet, or for small things, I'll just hang on the little cabinet pulls on the cabinets. But I'm ready to get my drying rack hung up. And I did just want to add that I have my apron on because when the dryer dinged that they were ready to be folded, I was in the kitchen prepping our dinner. I think this day I had something going in the crock pot. But yeah, that's why I have my apron on. I was prepping dinner and getting things ready to go for that. And when the timer goes off on the clothes, I'm right to it. I am putting the kids' dark clothes in the dryer and then starting their light load of laundry. And again, I'm doing with the stain remover spray, and I do a lot more on these lighter clothes because, kids. But that's what I'm doing now, and everything still just gets washed on cold. And the cycles last from like 50 minutes to an hour, really, on how long it takes per wash cycle. Here I'm showing you how I put all of mine and my husband's clothes in our bin. I put his on one side, mine on the other, and then I just stick it under here into our little shelves under here until I can have a chance to go put them away in our room. But now I'm pulling the kids' dark clothes out, and I'm going to work on getting those folded. And now I'm starting the last load of clothes laundry, which are the whites. And this is usually my smallest load. I really don't have too much of it, but this is the 5th load of laundry going for the day. And now I start folding the kids' clothes, and this is after I have picked my oldest son up from preschool. It's after lunchtime, probably near 1 o'clock. I'm folding the kids' first load of clothes, and I do kind of the same process of stacking that I do for mine and my husband's. Each kid has a pile for bottoms, youngest to oldest, and then the same for pajamas, which are on the left side, youngest to oldest, and then their undergarments go under their pajamas, and then any kind of extra little stuff just kind of goes below the pants. But that's just how I get everything sorted, and each of those go into their bins like ours do, and I'll show you that when I'm done folding all of their clothes. And you'll see me hang shirts on the little bins and the little shelves underneath. That's where I just kind of drape the kids' hanging clothes, which are normally their shirts and everything, over their bin. And then I'll show you what I do with those once I'm finished with all the folding. I wanted to mention that I use the wrinkle release function on my dryer. On each drying cycle, I have the wrinkle release on, so if it's done drying before I have a chance to take them out and get them folded, it just tosses them every 10 minutes or so they don't just sit there and get wrinkled, which this is good when I am doing school runs and I'm not at home to start folding them right when the dryer cuts off. And as you can see, my older son is over there too, but he doesn't really help as much with the laundry, even though I like to do the folding anyways. But he likes to be there to watch the YouTube videos with me. So here, all of the kids' clothes are folded, and then I'll start putting them all in the bins. I start with their plush blankets and then pile everything up in their bin and lay their hanging clothes on top. And I do this for each of them. And it is, well, not the younger one, but for my 2 oldest, this is one of their responsibilities for Monday, is to carry their bin upstairs and put their clothes away in their drawers and hang up their hanging clothes. And that's just something that they know and that they do now. And you might notice that I don't put any of their socks in their bins, and that's because I have drawers in our mudroom area, which is right by our laundry room, that all of the socks go, so you don't have to just run upstairs to grab a pair of socks to put your shoes on. So that's why I do. So that's it. That's how I do my laundry routine. Now I do, like I said, all the clothes on Monday, and then on on Tuesdays is when I change our sheets on our beds, and I have spare sheets, but usually I just strip the beds and I start with ours just because I do it as I get up. I start ours first thing, and then I get the kids as they start getting up, and just keep the routine going. So Monday is clothes, and that's an all-day process. I try not to schedule anything on Mondays that's going to keep me out of the house for that morning, because I have to keep it going. I keep it going through the process of taking the boys to school, coming home, picking them up, and everything like that. And Tuesday are sheets. Wash them, put them back on the beds. And Wednesday I wash colored towels, and that's the kids' bath towels, any kind of colored towels that have gotten dirty, some beach towels that we might have used. I do sometimes have to wash additional loads of colored towels throughout the week, depending on if we've gone to the pool or the beach. But Wednesday is usually my colored towels wash day, and Thursday I wash my white towels. And my white towels consist of, mine and my husband use white towels. All of the kitchen linens are pretty much white. The dish rags and the dish towels are white. So I do all the white towels together, and I like to bleach those. But that's basically it. If I need to do an additional load during the week, then I will. And I do have to do that during maybe baseball season, when there are multiple games during the week. Then I have to wash my son's uniform to get that ready for another game. Then I'll just throw some clothes in with it. But a lot of times I have to soak his uniform, so I'll just soak it in some OxyClean and then throw it in the washing machine. So I hope you enjoyed hearing how I do my laundry routine, and maybe gave you some tips or some new things to try. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.